What's poppin', what's goody? You're listening to By Any Means with your boy Zico Dan alongside my co-host Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie.
By Any Means
podcast.
Why, Zico? Yo. Welcome back to By Any Means
What's
podcast.
poppin', what's good, you know the vibe.
Well, we are the vibe, just so in case you didn't know. So we are back for another episode, and today's topic is...
Is it okay to discipline your child?
That's today's topic.
That's
I already know
discipline
my
your
answer
child?
to that. But, you know, in today's society and the way we're living and things like that, this is...
It's more to do with...
Is it acceptable to discipline a child in at this day and age?
Yeah.
You know, enough people will be like, no, I know you're pitting them to do that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
if you understand what he's saying, because some people don't know patois.
Like, people out there ready to come for you, for your own children, saying, your kids are not yours. I mean, there's some crazy things going on out in the world that is very confusing.
Wait, who said that?
Your kids are not yours, and you hitting them is teaching them to hit, and it's a whole
I've heard that part.
Yeah,
but I don't know the kids are not yours. Who told you the kids are not?
If they're not yours,
No,
and they
mine.
come from you, then
because
whose are they?
No, because you're meant to just guide them. I even saw a close friend believe in this as much as to put it up as
the kids are not hers.
as a thing, to say they're not mine like that. Yes, I gave birth to them, but they're not my possession. And enough of we will say that.
Right.
And they're
Why
not
did you
mine.
say that from the beginning?
No,
When you say they're not mine, they are mine.
But enough people would still say that. What are you still on about? Like, I gave birth to them, pitney and them. Enough people go hard for say them. Yeah, my pitney and
well, the way how some people have suffered, some women have suffered, they're theirs. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That whole 9 months or 10 months or whatever, that can be a bit of a suffering. So yeah, they're theirs.
And don't forget about the ones that come early.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I didn't have my missus. I could fit her in my hand like that when she was born. You know what I'm saying? And now to see her, a girl, she's strong as ever. You know what I mean? Trust
But
me.
yeah, sorry guys. So before we even go way in the topic, thank you guys for following. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing.
We got a bit carried away there, you know what I mean?
Wait, straight to that
Jump off the
topic.
gun, you know?
Because it's a hot topic. Like, because there are certain, I think Wales, they've banned you smacking your child. That's now
I never heard
illegal.
of you able to smack your child in the UFKs anyway. Or the UFK.
You can, but yeah.
No, which part? I've never heard of that in my life.
It's banned where?
Yeah.
This is
From,
UK. This is England.
From my household.
Well,
that I pay for.
What
My household.
What
So
you do in your house? Okay,
You know
cool.
what?
But you're not.
You know what?
In the eyes of
The law.
yeah.
They'll be beating down her door now if she had hit me. Because
In my household.
you can say that freely now, you know, you're lucky.
Because from the moment they banned it in schools in 1986 is the moment they banned it from happening in general. Basically.
I don't know what schools, because I'm still
I
not
think-
sure if they banned it in Jamaica schools, because I remember getting my ass handed to me by my principal and my teachers. I mean, leather, things that look like cat wheel tires, leather, I mean rubber, hard things, bro. Like, and when you send me got the head teacher, it was a cane, literally made out of bamboo. She had the strongest stick and it was varnished. It's like she got it like personalized or something. And you have to put out your hand when you go to that woman there, and you just have to rub your hand down your trousers and I take the next one. And we got disciplined by mom and dad at home and teacher at school. Teacher can't beat it to a school in Jamaica. I don't know about today. Cause what do you see a little boy I drape up him miss the teacher a woman.
Oh really?
I drape her and two of them hold each other like this and
really?
It's amazing. I'll be a thing going like him I try to thump off her face and so yeah, the kids ain't having it no more. Whether it's in Jamaica or it's in England, they've lost their damn mind.
Yeah, because I remember growing up, I had this aunt, R.I.P. to her. Like, she actually had a spoon, a wooden spoon, you know, the cooking wooden spoon.
Yeah, that's what we use.
And then,
that would hurt,
and she
right?
actually called it the smack spoon.
Yeah, the beating
So,
spoon.
and it's the first time I'd ever heard of that because of, I'm a good girl, I never really got beat from my parents, you know what I mean? But when me and my mum was sitting there...
I fully got broke up. Yeah, and I'll tell you why I got broke up. Like,
why?
Because like, I remember one of the worst time I got broke up was for like going to lift at the shop. But I wasn't raised like that. I was with a friend and he was a bad breed and he brought me in the shop and me and him had teeth and I lift. But I was lifting the shop for a good reason. I had a teacher, I'm going to call my teacher's name because I loved her to pieces, Miss Blackburn. It was her birthday. I didn't have the money as a youth, yeah, but I loved the woman to pieces. It was like this different kind of love for her, yeah. I wanted to get her Ferrero Rocher and flowers and all type of thing, yeah, and go back and get her and thing, yeah. So I lift the shop.
Flowers, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was young blood. I got in a world of trouble. I lift the co-op next to my school. Yeah, me and the boy were
stop snitching yourself.
No. I'm a big man now. Yeah, I don't lift shop and I don't do no thieving and I teach my kids about things like that because you're gonna end up with the cuffs on your hand. You understand? I tell my kids things yes to frighten them because they need to learn. Say you just can't go around doing anything you like. You know what I'm saying? In the world, like, people, that won't be acceptable. Are accepted, shall I say? Yeah. So I have to teach them that because I have been through it myself. And my father didn't let up on me, none at all.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
I didn't even get away with it. Yeah, if you said me, I got stay home just because I was balling and I had it up. He drove me straight back to the school after lunchtime and I went back to class, lessons. This is when I said I had to finish the 2 last lessons in that school. Yeah, I read and everything. But the teacher them would agree with him. They wouldn't have, you know what I mean? They didn't know saying beat me, but I come in looking sad and right. But they wouldn't have said nothing because I was out of line. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that was kind of alright back then. Now, if that happened,
well, yeah,
they probably would have to.
People would take me away at the age of whatever that was. That don't come in their mind.
Did it help? Did you?
Of course it helped.
Okay.
Did you ever do it again?
No, because let me tell you why.
Let me
tell you why. I'm going on my adulthood saying, I can't believe I agree. Say, yo, my father used to beat me, and when we get them beat, I actually believe some deserve them, and I say things like that. You know what I mean? I believe said me did deserve that. That's what I say. Cause me did have to learn, and you don't have no structure. If you just like a talk. In this day and age, I find some parents just drive themselves bloody to the mental house. Because that's where I got to end up in a hospital, high blood pressure, this, that, on a bunch of pills. Well, because these damn kids just have you talking. And half the time talking isn't going to work. You know what I say? Ooh, this system wants you to talk yourself into a bloody grave, right? And who they tell you, say, just because you have kids, your health and well-being doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right.
My thing is, I hate repeating myself.
No, more than once, but yeah, I mean, I could go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe because you're supposed to try and come down to them level.
Depend on the age.
So it depends on the age and the child. Yeah. Because alright, if you're 5 years old, alright, like my son, he's 5, so obviously I have to tell him. But I always say to him, don't let me get to 3. If I have to recall your name a 3rd time and I can see you're listening, and so you can hear me, you just choosing to do the opposite. Also,
I don't believe at every situation where a child is being frustrating, beaten have to come into it.
Okay, no, of
course not.
Because then people are gonna say, then where is the line? Because obviously, when your child go out, they're gonna do some or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it has to be really serious. I feel. It's what I say. But other than that, we can try and.
I would say when it comes to things that will either danger yourself or others, then a box needs to come into it.
She said a box.
You're not even trying to say the English smack. Then you should get a smack.
Clip round the ear. Clip round the ear.
Clip round the ear roll. Yeah, round the ear all the time. They deserve a clip round the ear roll.
The thing is that I've seen or you hear and things like that. Like, okay, we call it beats. We don't really mean beats, okay? Yeah, just for anyone that doesn't really understand a certain culture, we don't really call it.
Well, according to like the online industry, they're called different websites that I have gone on, they call it corporal punishment.
Right.
Where it comes to beating, boxing, lifting.
We are the corporate. Because we are the top. Mommy, daddy, and we are the king and the queen of the house, and you must hereby by the rules in this house. Otherwise, as I tell my own kids at home, see door there, because you see, if you feel like you're too stubborn or too big, if you're big enough now, for disobey me and don't want to listen to me, see door there now, and you can go get a job and push key in your own door, in your own house and everything. And you don't have to listen to me. You understand? But you see me is 30 years old and I will still have the respect for my father.
In my household, my mum had all the authority numbers next to the telephone. Right, so if she ever had to punish any of us, right, and she could see us look over at the telephone, she'd be like, call him if you're bad.
See, I never even knew about child services and stuff like that back in my days.
Some kids are so wicked and they're actually cool.
There was no options. Some people have options. There was no options. You just do right and that's it. But then again, like I said, I wasn't a bad child.
I've told my kids about kids like that. You have kids out there that ring police for their parents. But let me tell you this. When you do that, just because you've been naughty, and somebody get a smack or whatever, when you do that and ring police for mommy and daddy, what you gonna do? Do you know what they're gonna do to you? They're gonna put you in a home with other kids who don't have no parents, and then somebody might not even come for you for a long time, and you just wanna be an orphan. You wanna, or do you wanna live with your parents and abide by mommy and daddy rules because you're just being an ignorant child. You're just being stubborn. You know what I mean? Or you are gonna call police on your parents just because you don't want to be disciplined.
Or you want to eat certain foods or whatever. But anywho, this is the thing, right? So with that, when it comes to aspects of discipline, people
gotta live without their family.
It a bit mixed up with, a lot of people you hear online or whatever, they sort of call it abuse, right? And they will say, okay, it's a learned behaviour that we've taken from our parents, and we shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that.
I feel like a bunch of people that's talking don't have kids.
The thing is, some of them is that, yes, and also, I think it depends on the child. Like, if you know that you've talked the talk and you've done the, and obviously the age, you've done the go in the corner, you've done in the taking the toys away, you've done in all that kind of stuff, and they're still not doing it, or if you haven't instilled, I believe some kids need to have the fear aspect in them. Not to say like they're really scared of you, but just a bit of that, because otherwise, when will they know not to do something?
Well, in our black culture, we're not afraid to say our parents make we know all run things. You understand? So you go, like Richie said, call them. If you're bad, ring them.
And then what did you do? You didn't call them.
No, of course not.
You didn't call them.
It's just the eyes.
She used to say though, like, because at the end of the day, if you're brave enough to actually ring one of them numbers, just know you're going with your naked self. Yes.
Whoa.
The clothes on your back. The clothes on your back is staying with me because I bought it.
Yeah. Because
you guys were kind of bad, weren't you? I never had all that kind of stuff happen to me.
This is why she's so outlandishly spoiled.
Hey, stop it! I wasn't spoiled. Yeah, I got regular stuff.
She got raised up the English.
I got the slipper, the belt. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't bad like you. I'm sorry.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like that, bro.
Okay, but here
I'm a boy pitney. At the end of the day.
Don't use
she said she didn't get beats either. She said she didn't.
But hold on. I know certain females that got boots. So it ain't about that.
Yeah, but I was a boy.
It's all about whether or not you get caught as well, Zico. You right there. You was getting caught, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't about that, bro. And I ain't got time to be hiding nothing neither.
Yeah, whatever. So you said the wooden spoon. That's what we have. Yeah, the wooden spoon. That's us, the hand or whatever.
Bro, it was anything that reached them eyes. Or in Jamaica. Anything.
I remember seeing some people getting beat, man. I'm like,
with anything.
Like, thank you, mum.
I never had.
You don't know about beat.
I just had the main three things: the belt, the wooden spoon, and the slipper.
Belt. Piece of tree limb.
That's same here.
I don't know about them things.
Piece of tree limb. Anything. The mother reach her hand and can grab.
Yeah, what do they call it? The switch.
We're close to, go and pick me where me I go beat you.
Yeah.
Where me I go beat you.
Yeah.
What did you pick?
So when you come back with a little piece of stick where I go broke easy, give me this. Go pick you again. And this, if you don't come back with something hard, I'll go and cuff you around your backside.
So did you come back with it?
Of course I went and got something hard, but I'm sturdy pitney, bro. The stick still broke for me. No usual. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
But then there's people out there that say, oh yeah, that's installed into you and all that kind of aspect of it.
So me supposed to make my kids mad me. I have to know stuff. But my children understand me. So they don't need to beat them backside. They understand me already. And see, with the Caribbean parents or African parents, we tend to have a look on our face. You see, when you see the look, you know it's not no joke. You better fix up right now, because I don't have to
but do you think the new like our next generation of parenting have the look?
Oh no,
and does it work?
They don't have it. They
don't
have it because the generation of parents now has given up. They've turned soft.
Really?
They are softening out. Yes, I'm watching parents far and wide to backside. And they just don't. It's just, they don't have it in them like one time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how we used. They don't have it. They don't have it in them. They just want to They want some peace, but the people them not give them no peace, and there's no balance. You not get what you want, so you just end up talking. You just say, "Oh, I get all quicker."
Like John, stop it! John, stop it! John's not doing nothing yet, and John don't care.
One time my mother did pretty for forever because she just pick something and beat your backside with it, and you cry and still go read a book.
So what do you think? Right, since the whole form of discipline has, or corporal punishment has like sort of calmed down,
faded out.
Yeah. Do you think that kids are getting worse?
Of course. Definitely. Because why them are worse? Them not no manners.
Worse in regards to what? Be specific.
Yes, they will be specific.
Like running wild, doing their own thing.
In regards to
like criminal activity. There is behaviour in schools. Just behaviour on roads. Have no respect for the elders.
For elders, I know. Because I
anybody
don't feel like
because
it's starting at the house. This is what me I say. The moms and the dad them have gotten soft. Them not have it in them no more. For even like, implement or instill nothing when them full manners. Like to even go in for explain to them say you have to have manners for your elders. Not just we in this house, but big people in general. Because you're a child. You see what I say? That's not being taught nowhere. Because if that was, then Pitney wouldn't be running up and down like how we see them. And we do see them out there going with a bag of things. Them never have manners. Me I hear music where people are talk about I will joke down a older. I think because you're even the same skin we I listen to. I think because you're a big man, you never know so a little juvenile can come do this. All boy just because the feel so because you're all. You know what I mean? Like what is?
Yeah.
Where gone? You see what I say?
Boy, they took away the beatings, innit?
Yeah.
And because some people that I work with or whatever, they say that in comparison to places like Africa and the Caribbean, the children are very disrespectful. People over here are very, very disrespectful. Yeah. They have no manners. Them
too ratted privilege in that country, the foreign country them. The foreign country them.
I mean, they do know
I'm
their
sorry,
rights.
but laws are spoiling the kids them, and it's only the parents and everybody and the big people that suffer feet. Why do you see them, some little kids, no more than 14 and all that, push down an old man on a railway track, right?
Really?
Push him over on the railway track and now give nothing about it. They don't care. And all them walk with side bag, some little fake side bag anyway, because Louis V in a ring. And all them back on a go on and someone in the comments I say, dog, I'm sorry, but I'd have to do a madness to them if I was there. You understand? Because I don't need some structure, dog. I don't have no manners.
Because back in the days as well, like when we say back in the days, guys, we don't mean 18th century or none of that. We mean when we were young in the 90s, if we were to do wrong or whatever, there will be an adult. There will be an adult there.
2000s, 2010, 2009, all that.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like, you know, like I said, we kind of, I'd say majority of us kind of respected elders in regards to we did wrong. Some random person on the street will tell you off.
Yeah. And
nowadays,
Jamaica,
you won't talk back. There'll be no back chat.
You might just walk away. But you know what I'm saying? But you could.
Mum will something under your breath.
You don't know what they'll do to you. You know what I mean? Because you know they might.
I don't know if they do this in England, but in Jamaica, you have every right for your elder person to slap you on your backside. Now, not round your ass. I mean, round your head. Like, box you around your head and then walk your ass home by the ears or by your collar, drape up your backside, bring you home and say, you know, say, I see the boy down the road or I see your son down the road. However you don't want to put it, I keep up this and I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and I smack him and I sorted him out, but then your mother and I got sort you out as well. Top of that.
That won't happen now because even in schools, when let's say a teacher may want to, and I say discipline a child, meaning give them something like detention or whatever, you'll have the parent be like, you can't give my child a detention, things like that. Yeah, things like that are not helping.
Wool and cuddling
that's not helping. That's not helping the situation.
Right at all times and they're not.
Like because
they're lacking in discipline in schools already.
They look at angel out there do things.
According to the BBC website, it says, since 1986, when spanking was banned from schools, the number of pupils in the UK with behavioural and mental health problems is on the rise. Disruptive classroom behaviour has worsened by 53%.
That's because them start putting name on everything. When we did that Jamaica and I get beaten, them there, like me I tell you, no, we never know nothing about ADHD and that kind of thing. Yeah? Now, on my feet, say them something that I You know, obviously, because everybody got triggered by this, that, and the other. But where I come from, I'm still not diagnosed with ADHD, and I might be a problematic child because I had something, but I wouldn't know, and I still don't know. I haven't been checked. But I got licks though, said we, and then I get excused because them are got said them have all kind of problem. So how them are gonna be able to take accountability for anything when I've got ADHD, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm on meds. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing.
And the thing is, they should have. You see how they got that done the research? They should have been doing continuous research. Let's say 50s. How where are they now as adults? They're research about children. What about them as adults? Yeah, you're like, okay, let's stop doing this. Stop doing that. It only goes
up to 17 years.
Yeah, so what about them afterwards?
It's saying
when they're adults.
7.4% of children aged 3 to 17, which is approximately 4.5 million, have been diagnosed with behaviour problems. 7.1%, which is approximately 4.4 million, have been diagnosed with anxiety. And 3.2%, which is approximately 1.9 million, have been diagnosed with depression.
Is that in the UK?
Yeah.
Depression a real thing, and anxiety a real thing.
This is between
oh my ear, sorry.
This is between 83 and now 2022.
Oh, no wonder they're adults.
Since the years of spanking has stopped,
they're adults. They're the people that we're living with today. These certain adults in this world that are just. I'm not gonna say certain things that I want to say.
I just like call me out something and I said, boy, when like Richard said, I'm 17, so then left school and say you end up in a prison. You lock up in a cell the whole time. You had a couple of years, and you come out 4 years or 7 years later. Your mentality haven't grown from the 17-year-old. It's what I say, you come out on the same stuff because you never did that pre yourself. What got me in your in the first place? You know what I say? Behavioral aspects and all these things. You not grow. There's no growing of the mind. So them just, and enough people love what them I do, you know. Them love what them I do. And I say them just like it, them love what them I do. You know what I say? And that's why there. Them can't see themselves doing anything else. It feel good.
Wait, what are you talking about? I've got a bit lost.
The same type of thing. The same type of thing.
No, okay, so
behaviour pattern. Leaving school at a young age,
right.
but going and getting yourself caught up in a certain lifestyle. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're a bad child. You know what I mean? Never got the help.
You can't even call people bad nowadays.
Yeah,
right?
but no, we can't say them have ADHD though.
No, but I'm saying there's certain words that you can and can't use now, as well as
What, a bad child?
Yeah, you can't. You can't even call it a naughty. You can't call it the naughty step anymore. You got to call it timeout. There's all these. They taken your face.
Let me tell you something. Yeah? You see when me the born and come on earth, God gave me the right to speak my mind. Yeah? You see if the world want become sensitive and I use all these things and these whatnot, who are we protecting, blood? Whose feelings are we protecting here? Like, what is with all this stuff, fam? Like, you see the sensitive people them out there that confuse the world, at them, you know. And them we are protect. I feel them feelings, them two blood clots.
Confuse the world, you know.
Yeah. Look here. I gotta tell you who me I talk about.
No.
Me no business. No. He's a man like this, and this is our podcast, and we can say because this is what we come here to do. Talk, yeah. So we are gonna talk about kids and behavior and this and that. We are gonna talk about the people them out there who are confused the world, and I bring up all this stuff and this narrative and all this madness, bro. Yeah. The people them where I say, look a boy can be, look a girl. You can be that, this can be that. And them people they were protecting, because them too soft, dog. And them coming in the world.
You could be an alien now if you want to.
Them come to twist up the place and change up everything. But me don't know them something there. Like in my time, we had grown a couple years ago. Where was all of that? We didn't have all them things there, bro. Yep. And me don't know no other gender than where God put on the face of the planet for procreate. Which is man and woman. So anybody else who have an issue with what me I say, bro, can me have freedom of speech, yeah, right. And I film a podcast this with my friend them, yeah. Okay. I do this. We can say what we want to say. If you don't like it, don't watch. I mean, I play.
Or bite. What's the other thing? If you don't like it, bite it.
If you're not, no, I'm not gonna tell them that. Cause I'm not in no game, bro. Yeah. The world is becoming fast. I mean, I have kids, bro. We have kids, and we not. Listen, man. We have to be able to say what we want to say because teacher out there, I met little boys a wear dress when them parents they work and not know. Them have do something that behind we back. And we not stand for the foolishness no more, bro. Keep on the narrative and on lifestyle in our bedroom and in our own private lifestyle. We are try to raise the kids them different and we don't want it. We don't want it. As simple as that. We'll leave it there, so we don't want it. And we not protect
He has spoken. He has spoken.
Yeah, simple as that. At them, we are protect, and we not do it.
But you know, in regards to discipline, though,
you
know the thing about you're saying that there's no accountability. I really do believe that is correct. Accountability and certain narratives as well. Like, you know, why is it that, you know, you can't say to a child you're being naughty? They're being naughty, innit? Like, what are you doing? You could say they're being good, but you can't say they're being bad. That make no sense.
The word naughty was even designed to be a good. It's not to make the child feel like them bad. Like, you could say, you're being bad, you're being, you know what I mean? You're being a certain way.
Or you're doing naughty, this wrong. You're
naughty
doing that
was meant to soften it. You know what I mean? It's meant to, yeah. So, oh no, all of a sudden, not even naughty is allowed. So, what we can't say now? Come like, we're supposed to just put up with it.
Right, and how are they going to become? How are they going to be as adults? That is the
we supposed to put up with and cuddle everything them do.
That's the real concern. Like, even the ones that are now, let's say, under 21.
So what is the definition of a parent then, if not trying to better your child and teach them the right from wrong? And we're not going to know no other way than what we learn. Is what I say? I mean, we've come a long way. We know some better way to handle things. Like we say, we have to come down to a child's level now. Is what I say? And not just stand up and so being the giant, we shout and with the angry face. No. You understand what I'm saying?
Obviously, we all know that there's different ways to discipline every child.
And we take different approach.
Some tactics ain't going to work on
all
one,
the time.
But will work on another. So according to CNN Health, it says, who invented spanking? Christians point to Proverbs 13, verse 24, which says, whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. From Egypt to China, from ancient India to pre-Columbian America, from Athens to Rome, children were hit.
Well, I find it structuring. Like, you have to have structure in a child, otherwise they will grow to overtake you, overthrow you, and even go as far as kill you to backside. I mean, they are powerful. They come mighty and them come strong already. Them, you know what I mean? If you do not have sturdiness in you, so what did you just say the word? Where you say
the rod, spare
the rod.
Basically, if you not firm in yourself as a parent, that child will overthrow you, man. I'm telling you the truth. They will overthrow you because them come strong already. Seriously. But the source say, the source not like nothing bad. So obviously, I love straight.
But then also, structure teaches them to respect you.
How to go out in the world as well.
Yeah. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, again, they're going to become adults.
And they're not it's not accepted.
They're not going to be functional adults.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to like working, because they have to deal with certain people.
Right.
They have to just being in society.
Yeah. It now got accepted out there. You look at foolishness. It ain't gonna run with companies. Ain't gonna run with your boss. It ain't gonna run with some friends. It not gonna run with school, college. You have to learn. Say the world isn't gonna put up with it. Yeah.
Because no one likes someone who doesn't have manners. Doesn't because obviously respect is earned, so you have to give it
takes you a long
in
way
order
as well.
to receive it.
Yes, of course. Yeah, learn that.
So the whole and it all stems from obviously parenting.
Yes.
So if you teach your child to be a certain so if you teach them to be a certain way, they will grow up to be more loved and respected in society.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like hygiene and all kind of thing. Every little thing you learn from mom and dad, it starts at home. In the foundations is at home. You have to take something from your parents, because otherwise you're not gonna know nothing. You go out there, nobody not respect you. Like Richie said, respect goes a long way. You understand me? If you don't have none, all you expect to get it. Some people get vexed and I get angry and get worked up because people are treating them a certain way. Or did you treat them to begin with? Did you have any respect for them first? You understand? Give to receive respect. You understand? That's what it works.
So with that being said, guys, in regards to the whole, let's go back to the whole discipline now, right? So basically, we're at the crossroads right now. People are at the crossroads. Old school versus new school discipline. Which ones? Or
I'm all for the old school. I'm all for it. However, I would say
think about it.
To an extent.
But I would.
Yeah, we are for it.
I would say, because even with me disciplining my child, like I would do the whole, naughty step. But what he tried to do was he tried to break his stool. And so we didn't have to sit on it. So I said, nah, you're going to go and sit as far as the door now and sit on the floor because you broke your step.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he doesn't like going out into the passage, so sometimes that does work.
People probably are going to know why I said to an extent, because it is new day and we are meant to be trying to implement new things. And like I said, we never used to come down to no child's level when we did that. Our parents never come down to our level. You understand? As kids, they make we know say. We always hear it the strong way. I feel it out this, this, that. It was always about your parents. They never tried to negotiate with we. Yeah. Who do you think they are?
To negotiate my way or no way.
Yes. That's how
live
we
under
grew up,
my rules. Right? My house, my rules. Simple as that.
Right? The reason why I'm said to an extent is because we are doing it 50-50. If anything, we are gonna say, right, we are gonna try the new ways of living and of life.
If that don't work,
yes, what I say.
Going back to old school.
Yeah.
Not completely, but even
they don't work no more.
I know English people live born and raised in this country that in the 50s that still say a clip round the ear old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not unheard of, but yeah, people will go in an uproar to backside if you want to structure your own kids, and that's not right. I feel like you must go dip your mouth in your own business.
Well, they can take care of them, isn't it?
Yeah, because you don't have to put up with the unruliness and the stresses that parents go through.
And also, with that being said, when they're being, as you said, unruly, who's the one that's going to be... Who the one that gets the fines? Who the ones that got to go jail? The child ain't going jail. The child ain't getting the fines. None of that. It's the parents.
We out here busting our backside to make sure say them is good citizens and turn into good adults. Guys, remember, we not raise them to be kids forever.
Right. Yeah.
This is why we can't put up with all that foolishness, right? They're gonna have to go out there by themselves, and it's gonna be a harsh reality when it lick them in them face. Say them behavior nah go work. Is what I say? So we don't know what them want what to do. But we have to raise them to be who they need to be.
To be healthy, to be functioning adults.
So that's it. So also, you can come with no comments in the comment section.
Yeah. Let us know what your thoughts about discipline, old age, new school.
Let us know which one that you prefer.
Yeah.
Old school versus new school.
Or your own school.
I think. Old school, new school are your own school to backside. Which that's probably gonna be mental problems to backside. I'm not even lying to you. Like probably gonna be issues because you are going to, as a parent, have high blood pressure, dip on a bunch of tablets. And my father used to tell me, have me give him high blood pressure. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Just you, yeah?
No, well, I don't know if it was just me, but I used to get told it quite a bit. So what tablets now for tech because
I think they just say it to scare you, innit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's true.
But it does happen.
I do let my children know, say, stresses and them things there on mommy and daddy's brain can, you know what I mean, do some things to my... Do you want mommy and daddy to be like, you know what I mean, not be around anymore? Them type of things.
And also...
Is basically saying what my dad used to say.
Give them a bit of understanding about that. Obviously,
Yeah.
And also people don't really realise that, obviously, as we are human beings, we have to be out there in the world working. We've got stress of work, we've got stress of reality, coming home, you've got your child to deal with, you've got this and that. So yeah, there's going to be times when the sit over there, the talking, you may not want to do it or can't work. So, it's difficult to try and balance out. As you said, it's about balance, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's only so much things that you can take away until they listen.
She tried it then, innit? She's like, I don't have nothing. Don't want to listen.
If you want to be unruly and don't want to listen to your parents none at all, then understand, say, you're 10, 11, 12 even, just about a little, you know what I mean?
You have a bit of understanding.
The teenager. You must understand, say, you're not reaching nowhere yet still, and your parents are still looking after you, do still live under their roof. They are providing everything. I mean, say everything for you, because you not done nothing for yourself. You can barely wipe your own backside to backside, you understand? You come talk. You don't have no say, but we will give kids the opportunity to say how them feel, and because this is a new thing as well. We have to,
listen.
We never, I don't feel like we ever got our feelings looked at by our parents, really, like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that depends. I think that depends on
feelings.
Your parent.
Yeah,
because
I would say that my mum did that more than my dad. Because even up to now, my dad don't like to have that sort of conversation of how I'm feeling.
But you know,
but my if I got told off or whatever, like even the time when I was 15 and my mum told me to be home for a certain time. I decided to go to your house actually.
Whoa!
Blame the dad.
Right. And obviously when I got home, I thank God my uncle was there because all she did was give me the silent treatment. I could hear my uncle telling her to leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then, but when I got home from school the next morning, so I don't know if she did this on her lunch break or what. All I know is my room looked like a prison. It had a bed, books, nothing else. My TV, my DVD player, everything was gone.
There's ways to do it. Because you ain't about to have all this privilege up in here when you can't abide by one thing, man.
And everything's in the room.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, by everything we are enjoying at the bedroom there, you call your sanctuary, your little space.
Right.
I want to take everything and make you understand yourself.
Exactly,
You'll get it back when you can abide by the things I said.
I might even do we get one thing back. One thing a piece, you have to earn it back. That's how it is in the real world. You got to give them a bit of the reality as well.
That week she doubled up on my chores. I was grounded for 2 weeks.
Some kids don't even know what grounded is.
That's completely
gone, isn't it?
Gone.
Question: if there's any child under 18 watching this, do you know what grounded is?
Grounded.
If you do, and you are under a certain age, please write on it. Please comment underneath. I want to see. I want to see something.
So if you're not grounded, me blind to backside, cause all I know that street I got. I was supposed to ground it. I wanted to jump out of the window again. Up outside the way.
Yeah, man. For those of you that watch us all the time, sometimes we do different parts of segments. Last time we had Zico, he raps, does music, producer, all that kind of stuff. He does his thing.
I love all the media aspect of things.
Yep. And this week, or today, should I say, we have CC Poetry. Hey. So she's gonna give us a poem that she did that she was inspired by, because she asked me. I basically gave her the word discipline. That was the word, the topic. And so she wrote a poem, and it's here for you guys to listen to.
Alright.
The floor is yours, my friend.
How times have changed. How do they expect me to discipline my child? From the cane down to a formal chat, they're roaming the streets, unruly and wild. The system we live in is all part of a plan. The kids have no respect. We need to make them understand. Beat them, talk to them, put them in a timeout. Yell at them, ground them. No, they cannot hang about. No. More crime, more violence. There's no getting through to them. Where's the obedience? The system we live in wants us to step back and trust. Look at the system we live in. Look what it's doing to us. Discipline. A child who is not disciplined will make the worst company. A child who is not disciplined will make the greatest enemy. Growing up, yes, I was taught right from wrong. Remember to say my please and thank yous. My mother is wise and strong. Some people see discipline like mental slavery. Yes, massa. No, massa. No harm in a smack occasionally. Some children will push you as they know how you'll act. Some children need to see a consequence. Yes, that is a fact. Look around you. Please tell me what you see. No behaviour, no manners, just simply unruly. Discipline.
Woo! It's already out, so go and find it.
So tell them again where them can find it.
CC Poetry _writing content.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, go and listen to that on the video. And believe me,
she's created a little content there for you to go and see.
It's great.
It looks really great. So yeah.
When I watched it, I had to give her and tell her. I think I messaged her and said, "Yo, Richie, this bad," or something like that. But yeah, it bad to me. I like it. You know what I mean? I like it.
I like it too. So yes, guys, thank you very much for listening to our podcast today. Please subscribe. Click the button underneath. Share, like, comment. We would love to hear your thoughts about discipline. Isn't it right?
Yep. Even share some stories of your own.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great.
How do you discipline your child?
I want to hear how you was disciplined. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear how, because that story there. That story there. No, I'm like, yo, you lot are getting it bad. I didn't get all that. I don't know. Maybe because I wasn't that bad.
That's why she was just getting away with it, like she said, right?
I wasn't getting away with it.
She wasn't getting caught, right?
I wasn't really getting away with it.
Or maybe she was just a golden child, fam.
No, I wasn't a golden child, but what was I doing, mate?
Yeah, pretender, mate. Pretender.
No, but you know what it is?
You would never guess.
Guess what?
I get away with it.
What are you talking about? Did you ever see me get beats?
That high pitch alone, the high pitch.
I didn't live in your house. I don't know.
No, but you never saw. You were around my house. You never saw me get hit. There was no reason. What was I doing wrong?
Hey, your mama don't seem like she messed up that though. But if she did know, she would have probably had you up.
Listen to me. She would have. Like, what she would. Like, if you see pictures, I don't know if you look back on pictures, you see a picture of her sitting on the couch with a belt around her neck. She's just sitting there waiting.
Standard procedure.
She's just there waiting. Or she'll tell. Or do you not hate that when, I don't know, siblings, right? So like she'll tell someone else to go and get the belt. Go and get the belt. It's that white belt. While
them gone, you beg for your life. Oh, mommy, please don't. Yeah.
No, she'll just sit there and just wait. So go and get the belt and then sit with it. And then when she's ready, then you're going to get it. So you don't know when you're going to get it, basically.
Yeah, the other siblings love when the other one, when it's not them getting in trouble and it's you. Skin in teeth. Mommy,
I must say, half the time, if my brother got beaten, it was because he did something to me. I have to say.
I bet you were killing off your teeth. Then
well, I would try not to laugh because then my mum would think I'm lying.
You see what I'm saying? Smart from when. No, what should I do? No, the strategies and everything. I won't laugh now, but I laugh after when me and you.
So yeah, guys, that's maybe Sorry guys, we're going back in it. You see the topic's very juicy. Maybe another time we may jump back on the topic again in regards to like maybe like we said
in correlation to the comments, yes.
Yeah. So like how you were disciplined versus how you now discipline your child. I think that'll be a good one. Yeah, that'll be a good aspect.
Yeah. And also, if you have any other topics that you'd like us to discuss, just drop us a comment. Let us know, and we're sure we get to it at some point.
We'll get to it at some point.
We genuinely care for what you guys like think. You know what I'm saying? So just hit us up and let us know.
But guys, if you do see people that are going to basically not discipline their children, that are like abusing, that's a different story, different level, and that's a no-no. We don't condone any abuse to any children or animals.
That's
or
another story, for real. Yeah, definitely.
Just putting it out there in case you think, abuse.
We know people are gonna come.
No, it's not hand in hand. We don't condone any of that.
And the same thing. It's not. I don't see it as the same thing. You have some house where kids are really going through some things and they shouldn't be with those people, right? And I'm not. We don't agree with them things.
No, we don't.
Not at all. Right. But when it's your kids and you're trying to grow them up as respectable young people and all that, and to get them ready for the big wide world out there, you have got to do certain things.
Like I said, if they're going to do something that was going to endanger themselves or
and
others,
then
a smack is okay.
that movement.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching and come back and watch us next week. We hope that you'll all enjoy the rest of your week, that you're safe, you're healthy. We thank you for watching us. We thank you for following, sharing, blessings upon blessings upon yourself, upon you guys and your family, and enjoy the rest of the week.
We out. You know the vibe.
Peace.
What's goody, what's poppin'? This has been By Any Means. You've been listening with Zico Dan, Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie. We out.
We out, people.